right, Pope. You ready for this, man?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh my god, the GameCube version though. Saving, do not touch. Alright, what's up guys? My name's Butt Dad.
My name's Ass Mom.
And today we're gonna be racing through The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Alright, let's start in 1, 2, 3, go.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, but in all reality, my name's AttackingTucans.
My name is PopeSquidward.
And today we're doing a thing that I'm calling the impossible race. So, I am just a casual fan of the game Zelda Majora's Mask, and I'm racing a speedrunner of the game just to see how far I can get into the game before he beats the game. So currently you're sitting at 2nd place world record.
Right, actually just yesterday I improved my time after not improving it for 4 months, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. So hopefully we can squeeze a good time out here, but
what if you get world record on this video?
Yeah, that'd be pretty insane. But if you've if you've never seen a speedrun of this game, it's very interesting. It's kind of a slow
probably
start.
One of my favorites at this point. Like,
yeah,
it's insane. This types of strats are so versatile. Shows off a lot of good strats.
It's super chill for the first like 20-25 minutes, and then it picks up a lot. But yeah, the first time I saw a speedrun of this, my mind was just blown. So I'm excited to showcase that here. But hopefully you can keep up a bit, my friend.
Dude, I'm gonna try. So, in all reality, my goal is to make it to Woodfall Temple, which is the first temple of the game before Pope beats the game. That's how crazy this is. So he's doing an 80% run, which means all you have to do is collect all 4 of the boss's remains from the 4 temples, correct?
Correct, yes. So the only known way that we know to beat this game is if you collect all 4 of the final boss masks remains and then go to the clock tower. But there's like a theory that we're able to get there sooner through some kind of moon warp, but right now that's just the only known way for us to do it. So I'll be going through all the temples as fast as I can here, and we'll
dude, I believe in you.
See what's going on.
This opening cutscene, we get to be fondled by Skull Kid at the very beginning. TSA pat down.
You know, honestly, I always wonder for like a sequel to this game or an alternate thing, if Link never chased the horse and if he just left, like after this cutscene, he like chases the horse and grabs the horse's leg. I wonder if he just walked the other way, there'd be another story to this game.
Yeah, but in that story, Clocktown gets destroyed by the moon. Nobody's there to save it.
This game is so dark. Like, it doesn't faze me that much now just because I've played it so many times, but the concept of this Zelda game is like probably the darkest of any of the Zelda titles, in my opinion.
Especially the contrast. Just the contrast itself. Like, look at Epona. Look at how much of a like shader difference there is between like the bright spots and shadows. Yeah.
Just like the art styles they pick, just the color schemes, everything is just, I don't know. It's definitely pretty spooky, and the music too is very mysterious.
The best comparison that I've thought of for like the style of this game is if you think of Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is like if Disney made a Zelda game, and then Majora's Mask is if somebody like Tim Burton made the game.
Mm-hmm.
This has that really dark, like twisted, everything's just kind of grotesque in a way. And I also just love how Link does all of his like interesting flips. It's just so cool.
I love how they added that in, because in Ocarina of Time he doesn't do those flips. I just like that kind of like free movement they made with him. It's not necessary.
So
it's a little
extra.
It's
like a parkour.
But yeah,
but it like kind of makes sense. Like if he needs to be a really agile, like athletic kid in order to be able to do the things he's doing, so like it's kind of a given that he'd probably be pretty good at gymnastic type motion.
One interesting thing about this game is they actually, when they first were developing this game, I heard that they were thinking of making a mechanic where Link would jump. But I'm glad they left that out, because you'll see later on in the speedrun part of this, he actually does, on several occasions, jump. So
very crazy ways.
Yeah.
I said, so the beginning of this race is a little bit mundane just because of all these cutscenes. But at the same time, for speedruns, especially when I watch speedrunners on Twitch, I really like the speedruns that have these like slow openings, because it's really a good spot for you to be able to kind of like talk with your audience and stuff.
Right, like I'm able to like talk to like whoever's in the chat room and just talk about whatever, and then it's definitely harder towards the end because it gets very intense very fast. But yeah, this beginning part's definitely super slow to pick up.
I can imagine. I'm sure later on, I'll have to probably pick up on a little bit of the talking as you're trying to pull off some of the hard glitches and tricks.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Do you need a code word? Do we need a code word if you need some like focus?
Let's do banana means that I need silent time, and then
banana. That's like so appropriate for me. That's kind of my brand, dude.
And then guacamole will be we're in the clear. How about that?
Okay, sounds good. Banana and guacamole.
Best combo.
Deku Link is my. He's such a better plant than Piranha Plant. I can't believe they put Piranha Plant over our favorite Deku boy in a Smash Bros. Yesterday.
Oh no, that is sad. Man, I still haven't downloaded that update for that game, but I'm excited to see what's going on.
It took me like 2 hours to figure out how to download Piranha Plant.
Really?
I didn't realize that you got an email code. So I was going through every single options menu in the game. I was like searching through the e-store. I was like, I pre-purchased all the DLC content. Like, where the hell is this character?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I still have to do that later.
Ended up having to go through like 3 months of emails to find the Nintendo confirmation code that included it.
Oh yeah, that's garbage. I can't wait to do that, dude.
You're already like, I think you're like a couple seconds ahead of me. That's gonna keep on picking up real quick.
So the first thing you'll notice, I keep walking backwards, which it looks really weird. It's like, why am I walking backwards? It's because for some reason.
It's the moonwalk.
Well, yes, but another thing is some reason they programmed this game to where you just backwalk really fast, and I don't know why. So backwalking in this
the
game,
same way, I'm pretty sure.
Backwalking in this game is actually the same speed as wearing the bunny hood and like running forwards with the bunny hood. That's how fast it is, and people don't realize it. So that's why I'll be walking backwards a lot.
I never realized that. So there's no purpose to have the bunny hood in the first place.
That's why we don't use the bunny hood in like the any % run of this game, because there's just it takes too long to get, and it doesn't matter because like you can just backwalk anyway.
Yeah, I like how Link interacts with the camera during that cutscene. Whenever he kind of accepts Tail or Tattle to just like be with him, he's he looks at the camera. He's like, oh, what the fuck, whatever. It's like the only moment I think Link ever breaks the fourth wall.
So this is gonna be our first banana moment here. This is a
Don't get it twisted.
This is a big trick coming up here. I'll explain
so pretty much.
after I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna try to explain the trick you're doing, and then you can either like, yeah, that was a pretty good explanation, or
yeah,
like,
go for it.
oh, that was complete utter crap. Okay, so he's doing this thing where he's doing a spin dash towards the door, and using the freeze frames from pausing, he's able to slowly progress towards the door and walk through it, and able to skip the cutscene where you talk to the mask salesman. And it saves him about 45 seconds because you guys want to see it on my screen because I cannot do that. Or should I try? Do you just have to spin dash towards the door and then just keep pressing A?
Oh, I got it. Okay. You have to.
What if I could do it?
I don't know if it works on that version of the game or not, but essentially what happens. Essentially what happens there is there's the cutscenes in this game take 2 frames to activate. So if you are able to pause frame by frame and make your way through the cutscene, basically I'm able to skip that cutscene that he's watching right now, basically.
Yeah, which is a great cutscene, not gonna lie. I love how expressive
it is
the
great.
Salesman is. This like in between the leg shot, my favorite porn shot.
Oh, the leg shot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That is kind of a strange angle I picked for that.
It is. He just like stop motions through his emotions. Honestly, a game about the mask salesman would be pretty interesting. I wish they would do more spin-off games over like side characters from the Zelda series.
The characters that they came up with for this game are just so cryptic and creepy. I don't know. It's
so deep. Like lots of them have such like
even Nana here. Nana she's got spikes on her wheels. Like what's going on, dude? I don't know.
What's going on with her freaking nose? She has a spike on her nose. Her nose looks like a full-length dildo, dude.
Dude, it's so
people
weird.
could sit on her. People could ride her face. is it bad talking about riding Nana's face? This is why I'll never hit 1 million subs.
You're gonna get there,
like
dude.
this.
I believe. 1 million subs is easy. Okay, this dog is so mean to
Yeah, the dog's a
Deku Shrubs.
jackass. I hate him.
The dog's like racist, dude. Like they made the dog so weird because he like attacks the Deku Scrub, but he's afraid of the Goron, and then he loves the Zora and he's indifferent about Link. I don't know. It's so weird how they made that happen.
Let's try to find some lore behind this. So he likes Deku Link because he hates Deku Link because maybe he just has like a weird odor to him, and you know how dogs have really sensitive noses.
I mean,
so maybe he's like, get out of here with your stanky ass.
I mean, his hair looks a little nappy. I'm not gonna lie.
All these nappy-headed hoes. Mm-hmm. And then the Goron Link. I mean, the giant Gorons are kind of scary if you think about it. They're gigantic rock men. If a dog has never seen one of those before, I would be pretty afraid too.
So, an interesting thing about this game is you actually don't need to get the Goron Mask to beat the game, but the Deku Mask and the Zora Mask are required. Like, there's no way to beat the game unless you have both of those. But I will be skipping the Goron, unfortunately. Even though I love the Goron, like it's fun to roll around and do all that stuff. At the speed of
sound.
Yeah, it's like the speed of
you got
sound.
places
Sonic,
to go.
baby.
Gotta follow that rainbow, dude.
God, what a good video game. I love that Sonic game.
Dude, that's definitely my favorite Sonic game.
Oh yeah, same.
For sure. Okay.
The chows and everything.
What time does Nana's door close? Is it 8 or 9?
I think it's 10 actually.
Okay, because I thought it was 8, and I thought I was about to miss it, and I thought I was about to screw my whole entire run. I guess I could have gone and talked to the Scarecrow like 20 times, but...
Oh. Alright, so basically, like, we're just trying to pass the in-game time right now, because the only way to get into the clock tower to be able to progress is to just wait it out, because we don't have any items to be able to get into the clock tower, so we just have to kind of wait around until it's midnight.
Waiting around at the speed of sound. Sorry. So I actually learned, Pope taught me one speedrun strat before we started this, so I wouldn't have to do a lot of stuff. So normally in this beginning cycle, you have to get the Great Fairy Shard. Wait, where am I going? Where am I going? North Clock Town. You have to get the Great Fairy Shard, and then you have to talk to Jim by popping his balloon. You get to find all the little kids. And you get to go through the bomber's hideout so you get the Moon's Tear that you can use to purchase the Deku flower that allows you to get inside the clock tower. But he taught me a trick that allows me to just jump up to the clock tower and not have to do any of that.
Yeah, dude, that's a trick that'll be used a few times actually through this for the speedrun. But it's pretty funny because you literally can just jump straight up in the air and grab a ledge.
Wait, what time do I have to wait till? Is it 6?
So you need to progress it to the final day, and then when you're on the final day, go to the Scarecrow and talk to the Scarecrow once, and then it'll just be nighttime. Then you just wait.
Okay, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to talk to the Scarecrow. I was like, oh, it's still daytime. I can't believe I forgot to do that before doing the Great Fairy. The walking time. I need to save up that walking time.
Yeah, because, like, you have to wait for that in-game time to pass anyway for midnight, so that's why we just progress it to night right away, and then we get all the stuff. Alright, cool.
Ah! I got the power!
Yeah, hopefully I can squeeze out a sub 1 hour and 20 minute speedrun here. But yesterday I was 8 seconds away from the world record, so...
Dude, I can't even begin to comprehend that feeling.
Dude, I was freaking out, like, because I had that run yesterday, and then the one previous to that was also pretty good. So,
yeah, I like happened to get and watch both of them, and they're both like insane.
Yeah, that was the best I had ever played. So,
not that way.
Hopefully, this 4-month dry spell of PBs is finally lifted, and we can crank out some more PBs here.
You mean not talking to the Scarecrow before we're getting the Great Fairy upgrade is gonna make me lose like 30 seconds?
Yeah, it actually does. It makes you lose a lot. But
like all this
time I believe in you.
And that should have been pushing me closer to the cutscene, but no.
I believe in you because I taught you that speedrun strat, and you'll catch up.
I'm cracking underneath the pressure, dude. I'm cracking. I can't handle it. Also, for those of you wondering why my button at the top is red and Pope's is green and blue, it's because I'm playing the GameCube version, which is actually way shittier.
Yeah, the GameCube version is, the reason why we don't play on it is because it's just extremely unstable. Like, it it crashes randomly. Like if I were to do some of these speedrun strats on the GameCube version, it would just like the game would catch on fire, dude. It would be so garbage.
That would be pretty good though. That'd be pretty awesome if that happened.
Yeah, that'd be good content. I mean, it'd be good content to work with. So we have made it. We're going into the clock tower.
Crap! I can't believe. Oh, I have a lot of time to wait, dude. Dang it. What is this? Like 5 in-game minutes? that I have
This
to wait?
is. Actually, I don't know how long it is from 6 to midnight. It does take a good amount of time, though. So yeah,
We'll have
let's
a lot of
see
buffer time.
how
Have a lot
quickly
of
we can get
time
this
to-
strat going. First try, I feel it.
I feel it too. I got this. It's so dark out. Okay. There we go.
Ooh,
So what's up?
the absolute mad lad.
That was
First
my
try.
favorite game, the
So
waiting game.
all you have to do instead of all that is just do a little backflip right there. Jump up on that platform and you can just skip over all that. I think that's so funny because like that's actually a
Yeah,
big part
that
of the
was a
game.
great save.
And it
Yeah.
skips like several minutes of dumb stuff.
I'm
that you
honestly
have to do.
gonna start doing this like every single time I play through the game casually from now on.
Yeah, so you don't have to go through all that
I
boring
hate
stuff.
the beginning part. Like, I love the beginning of this game, but at the same time, as somebody who's played it so many times,
Yeah.
I really am over it, I guess.
Yeah, so am I. Like that part is not fun at all.
Nah, it's very repetitive. If they ever make an HD remake of this game, I hope they kind of shorten that up in somehow. Like, as long as they make cutscenes skippable, it wouldn't be so bad.
All right.
This
Yeah,
gap right
I'm
now.
really far behind what my actual personal best is. I'll have it on my personal best.
The thigh gap between us is huge.
The thigh gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game
Thigh
takes
gap, boys.
a long time to get going. Like the cutscenes are just crazy. So like imagine a speedrunner like myself who's had like I've probably started up a file of this game. I want to guess like 5,000 times total. So like
Minimum.
yeah, I'd say 5,000 hover maybe minimum. And every time I want to get a speedrun going, I have to watch all of this stuff. So like if I mess up a trick 50 minutes in and I have to start over, that means I have to watch the first 20, 25 minutes all over again. It's just so tedious.
But that's when you get your bonding time with your audience. Mm-hmm. And if the audience
It's
is
true,
right,
though,
you
like-
can have some bondage time.
Yes, that's right. That's right. but it is good though, because like you do get some time with the audience and you get to like just hang out and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Have you seen the HD remake of Tremenia Bay on Smash Bros. Ultimate?
I don't think so. No.
Have you played Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Yeah, I have it.
So it's the Majora's Mask level from that game. And
Oh yeah.
Okay. And like since they remade all the levels in HD, it's so crazy getting to see that level in high
Yes, dude.
definition.
The Great Bay thing is actually insane. Like the turtle, and
It's so beautiful. Like the 4 giants in the background. And
yeah,
the
with the
like,
moon coming
crashing.
down. Yeah, and there's like an assist trophy with the moon too. Have you seen that? There's
Yeah, and then
it,
when
like,
you use
comes
Isabel
crashing
and you
in.
have like 20 moons coming at once.
Man, I'm so
That's
mad that
always
they
the
didn't add
best.
Skull Kid in the game. That would be.
You have him as an assist trophy.
Yeah, he is, but like, he deserves to be a character. In my opinion.
Maybe if he was in more than one game. I guess he's in 2 games, but like wearing the Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I feel like
that's
there is
true.
a lot of. I wonder how difficult it is to turn an assist trophy, who's kind of already a character in a way, into a playable character. It probably wouldn't be that hard, but balancing it out is the difficult part. Like making them all balanced characters.
Right. I think the game is actually pretty balanced overall, though. Like, it doesn't
And they
seem
just
like.
released that patch yesterday. They buffed a lot of characters.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I'm excited to like see who's buffed, and I need to play as Piranha. I heard Piranha Plant's really good, so.
Piranha Plant's insane. His like B up is crazy. Like if somebody
Really?
can have 40% damage, and if you attack with the B up when they're in the air, you can literally KO them off the top of the screen.
Oh my
Super
God.
easy. It
That's
seems a little
crazy.
bit overpowered.
Is he
I'm not
like?
sure.
Is he considered a heavyweight character? Do you know, or is
He
he?
seems like a medium weight.
Like a medium. Okay.
I'm not really good at judging that kind of thing though. It seems like he might be between like medium and small. But he has some pretty cool moves. I'm liking him. He's a very, very memey character. The internet's loving him so far.
So we're gonna get into the meat here. The good
Yeah,
stuff.
this run's about to get tasty.
I'm excited. We're officially
Just have the
human,
vegetables.
and as soon as you turn to human, the game gets so much more exciting to watch and play.
Yeah, the
'Cause you
Deku
can-
mask, it even looks depressing. Look at his eyeballs.
It does. Actually, if you notice on his back, you can barely see it right now, but there's a Mario mask on the Happy Mask Salesman's like back. I don't know,
That's the mask you would need to be able to jump.
Yes, that's what they excluded from the game. All right.
I think there's another Easter egg on the back too, but I can't remember. The backstory for Majora's Mask is really cool too.
Yeah, it is. Dude, as a kid, I would play through these games, and I just thought that the characters that they had were so cool that I just skipped through all the text. Like I was just a natural born speedrunner from the start. I didn't want to read any of the text.
I'm kind of a natural born Let's Player. What I would do is like my siblings would always watch me play video games, and I would always like. They were about 6 or 7 years younger than me, so they couldn't read yet. So I would like think of voices for all the characters and like try to make it more entertaining for my brothers. And they really liked it at the time. And
yeah, I think
that's what got me into the idea of being a Let's Player in general, was just having my younger siblings as audience members all the time. I think the GameCube pause menu is faster than the Nintendo 64 one.
The Nintendo 64 one it's super laggy. Like the GameCube one is okay in that regard, but the N64 is it's like a PowerPoint presentation sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
not nearly as bad as Ocarina of Time though. That one's
Ocarina of Time is pretty crazy with the original version.
Pause. Equip iron boots. Unpause.
Oh
Move
my
for 2
gosh,
seconds.
dude.
Pause.
That's a big thing about Ocarina of Time for me. Is a big reason why I picked this game over that one to speedrun is because of the pausing. Like the pausing's just so slow in Ocarina of Time. It's so much better in this one.
I'm not too far behind right now. At least I'm in this hole. Stick. Little schnoodle.
Alright.
God of the first day.
So the very first
If we
thing
have the
I'm gonna be
apocalypse
doing...
during our generation, I really hope we use the Majora's Mask time screens as like the end of the world.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. I'd be well prepared for that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, first thing I'm gonna be doing here is I need to go buy some bombs and bomb shoes because I'm gonna become Mario here. It's gonna change from a Zelda game to a Mario game in a matter of seconds.
I think most of my audience will like that.
Yeah, we're going in. I'm excited. One of the coolest
I'm gonna be
tricks-
watching you play more than I'm gonna be watching myself.
One of the coolest tricks in this run actually is there's an owl that you can see from West Clocktown over here, and it seems like it would be the owl that would be in South Clocktown, but that's actually a completely separate owl from Clocktown. And if you hit that owl, it has certain properties to it.
There's more than one.
Yeah. So like,
I'm shook.
There's 2 separate owls. Like it's not even the same owl. So if you hit this owl, what it does is it opens up. Hang on, I'm gonna do this trick real fast.
You're talking about the owl statues. For some reason, I was thinking of Capora Gabora, and I was like, if there's
Oh,
more
no,
than
no.
one of him, then I'm gonna be pissed. I hate that mofo. He's not too bad in this game. All right, yep, look at you jumping.
Oops.
Oh, you screwed up. You're so bad at this game.
Boom. So that owl that I hit there is essentially an owl that does not exist in the way that you would think. And what it does is it's going to allow me to go to places that I've never been to. So
He can show you the world.
yes, it's pretty amazing actually. The first time I saw this, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I still can't like truly wrap my mind around it. Mm-hmm. I tried to.
We got a big banana moment coming up here actually. We're going to be basically warping our way to the Sonata of Awakening here.
All right, well, I'll talk about something super duper interesting. I'm sure I'm full of interesting insight. Another side character that I thought would be really good as for them to have their own game is I think it'd be so cool to give Sheik their own game. Like,
oh yeah,
for you to like find out what they're doing during Ocarina of Time, like maybe them going on, Sheik's going on her own like quest of some sort, like trying to do something behind the scenes, and she's like trying to stop Ganondorf and whatnot as Link is doing his own thing. I don't know. There's a lot of assuming that the world doesn't end soon, which at this point is kind of highly likely that it's going to. Hopefully, we'll eventually get all of the games that we can ever dream of before we die.
Oh, I actually messed that up. I'm gonna start this over.
And that would be a reset.
That would be a reset for a speedrun.
It's okay. These races give you a little bit more leeway. Because I'm not putting much pressure on you.
Oh, I already feel the pressure after that speedrun strat.
True. Okay, yeah. Now that I think about it, I am pretty fire at this game. So like my main purpose of like doing this is I really wanted to like do something that was like fun for casual fans of the game and hardcore fans of the game. Like a way to be able to show what a casual run of this game looks like in comparison to somebody who knows what they're doing in like a kind of fun, interactive way. I love speedrun races and just like video game races in general. Like they're a really good, like fun way to bring more community to single player games.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely. So that was a bit of a mistake that I made in there, but basically what happened there is when you go into a grotto in this game, it puts you on a map of all the other grottos. And so if you clip out of bounds, like I did there,
yeah,
then you can like basically go to a different grotto and then end up somewhere else. So that's why I ended up over here. So we can just quickly get the Sonata and make our way into Woodfall here pretty soon.
The Sonata of Awakening?
The Sonata? Also,
Okay.
playing songs in this game is impossible. So if I mess this up, I wouldn't be surprised.
South Clocktown lags so much in the GameCube version. The frame
Oh,
rate
yeah.
is atrocious.
I wouldn't be surprised if your game just like, wow, your load times are really slow. I just noticed that.
That's weird. It's weird how the GameCube game is a step down from the Nintendo 64 version. But I guess it kind of is in a way like an emulator, I think.
There's some ways that it is. Like, it gets super buggy so fast.
Is there a reason why you don't play the Japanese version over the English version? Because usually Japanese versions are used for speedruns.
Yeah, so we actually recently just switched to the English version, and the reason for that is we do a trick. I did it earlier before I went in the grotto. It's called a hyper-extended super slide, or a HES. And
Okay.
basically, when I go and do a trick here pretty soon to get into Snowhead, we HES our way all the way from the bottom into the temple itself. And that is like way faster than what we had to do before, because before we had to go all the way around, we had to go through this like fairy fountain exits, and it was just super slow. So yeah, it's really interesting to watch. When I should get there like,
Here's the bitch. There he is.
oh my god, I don't even remember that cutscene that you're watching right now. Like, I haven't watched that in so long.
Yeah.
That's a long
Joke's
one.
on you. Since you're a speedrunner, you don't get to learn about the invigorating backstory of Title
Oh,
Town
yeah.
Skull Kid.
Well, we did switch to the English version, so I can, if I feel like I want to read the lore, then I can read it again.
That's true.
Yeah, that sound he makes.
How much?
Okay.
I wonder how warm fairies are, because they are like a light. I wonder if they have like the warmth of like a light bulb.
Oh yeah. So the first the first instance of that map glitch I was talking about with the soaring is going to happen right here. I'm actually going to go to the mountain village in where the Gorons are and stuff. And the reason for that is because I need to go to a location here that's going to connect it to Stone Tower later on. So that's the whole reason why I have to warp here. But yeah, we're in the snowy area now. Merry Christmas.
Every stoner was like, "What? Stone Tower, dude? Let's go."
So I'm actually...
Damn, this cutscene is so much longer than I remember.
Dude, it's garbage. I don't
Just
miss that
let me
at all.
play the game, Nintendo. Let me skip cutscenes, please. Why you do this? Finally. I wonder why like cutscenes weren't skippable back then. I guess like back whenever these games came out, there wasn't as many things to do with your time, so everybody was just kind of okay with these types of cutscenes. You didn't have like 500 other games that you were able to afford and play, so like, you wanted them to just kind of stretch out the experience.
Dude, I remember going to like Blockbuster on the weekend for 2 days, and I'd just like sit in DGen and play the game as much as I could before I had
at
to.
Blockbuster?
Not like I got the game from Blockbuster, and I had it for like the Friday and Saturday, like for the weekend, and I would like literally just not come out of the basement and just try to finish the game.
Yeah, I think DGing is just part of being a gamer. You just have to like lock yourself away for periods of time to play your games. Alright, so I have to do all of this the long way. I'm gonna have to go save the witch friend. Which do I have to talk? No, I have to forget the exact order. You have to talk to the sister first, I believe, so she knows.
Yes.
She's in trouble. It's kind of an annoying sequence of events. There's a lot of like things you have to do in some Zelda games that you would never like fully know to do. Like it can take a long time to beat these games initially if you don't know what to do.
Dude, this game took me so long to like figure out how it works and like where to go.
When you're a kid, you
the
actually have the
difficulty.
time and patience to just keep on exploring for hours for some reason.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if games were like this, if you were like stuck for like 20 minutes, you would either find a guide and see what to do, or else you'd just be like, "Hey, fuck this game, whatever."
I got a little something for you here. One sec.
What is this? The Serenade of Macau.
That was Darude by Sandstorm for
Really
everyone.
beautiful.
Sandstorm by Darude Sandstorm.
I thought I couldn't like quite put my finger on what song that was. I thought maybe it was Blue by Apple 65, but they're really, really similar. I can't really tell them apart.
Yes.
But it was beautiful. Brought like 12 tears to my eyes. 12.
Only
moons
12?
tears.
No.
Only 12. My tear ducts aren't as strong as some others. I'm a man. I don't listen to Gillette commercials.
All right, so where are we looking for you right now? We're talking to the witch. Okay, so I'm gonna be headed to Woodfall now.
I'm getting there, slowly but surely. What do you think? Do you think I'll be able to make it to Windfall before? Why do I keep calling it Windfall? This isn't Wind Waker.
Yeah, well, it's Wind Waker,
Why are they so similar?
I don't know. Why is it so similar?
I was talking to your girlfriend Emily about the game, and I was like, I think I said Stonefall Temple, and then she was like,
Stonefall Temple.
She's like, did she just combine Snowhead and Woodfall? I was like, oops.
That's hilarious.
Didn't mean to. Mobby. These little monkeys are too precious.
I know, dude. The monkeys are so good.
I like was petrified by the game whenever they would like take the monkey and start dipping him in the boiling water.
Yeah, dude. They started cooking the monkey. I was actually going to mention that. That is like so messed up. I don't know why they put that in the game.
I don't know. Like
that's so traumatizing, dude.
It really is. That's like probably my biggest nightmare.
Yeah.
I'd say one of my.
Terrible.
Have you watched the Saw movies?
Yes. Oh my god, dude. I cannot handle the Saw movies. It's too much.
In Saw 7, like it's this is my probably my least favorite thing, and not because it's the most gruesome to look at, but just the concept. But this lady, she's put into like this gigantic like metal cooker, and then they just like light a fire underneath, and it just cooks her alive. Ugh. But it's not like the fire version to where you can like your flesh like burns quickly and then it's just over. Like it's actually you feel like the heat like warm up, and you're like actively.
Yeah, that's
just
terrible. That's literally what the monkey is doing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So pretty much what I'm saying is that Nintendo is just as bad as the Saw franchise now.
Yes, I would agree.
Not worse.
Actually, a really big thing. I didn't even mention this. We in the speed run of this now, you can actually skip the hook shots.
What? Yeah, you don't need a shot, of course. Oh, this is another interesting strat right here. Yeah, you're doing some difficult shit. Got this. Bomb hover unlock.
Pretty good.
Got this shit unlock. Oh, crap.
All right.
Nope. Wow, did I just drown? How far does that put me back? Oh, puts me back here. Dang it. No, stop. Freaking Deku Link. Okay. This hat is so big here.
Dude, the Woodfall music is pretty creepy. I think I like it though.
I love all the music by, I think, what's his name? Kumo? Koji.
For the Zelda games? Oh,
Yeah. Forget the composer's name. It's Koji something.
Yeah, I think
K.
you're right.
I'll call him Koji K. That works.
Oh, open the chest. There we go.
See.
So, I'm actually very far behind what I would consider a good speedrun of this game right now, but it's okay.
That's okay. I can be pretty. I can be kind of distracting. I know.
Oh no, it's just me. Not as much in the zone right now, but we're almost done with Woodfall. We're actually gonna skip the boss key here. This is a pretty tough trick.
This is your first run of the day. Do you ever do like amazing on your very first run of the day?
Usually I do, honestly, but I'm just on an adrenaline high from yesterday.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited because like what I'm kind of hoping is I hope this like video can get you another surge of audience members to join you on your journey to world record since you're so close.
Oops.
The way we met was actually pretty interesting as well because
Oh yeah.
neither of us knew about each other until SGDQ last year, and I was just I had just heard about Ocarina of Time randomizers and from my friend Chelsea, and she was like, yeah, they're having like a small race in here at 8 o'clock if you want to like come and watch and see what it's all about. And I was like, hell yeah, I was super interested because I love Zelda.
Yeah.
And I came to watch it and I got there at 8. The race didn't end up starting until 10:30, so I was waiting. I waited for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
so
dude.
I saw you playing Majora's Mask, and I was like, hey, what's up?
You went in there for like Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah, I was there for the Ocarina of Time randomizer race. And then I ended up not even getting to watch the Ocarina of Time race because I started way too late and I had like obligations at like 11. You have to watch like the first 15 minutes. So I ended up watching you play Majora's Mask for like an hour and a half instead, which is probably better anyways.
Yeah,
And you were like so nice. You like so like you didn't even know who I was, but you were like so actively open to like.
No, I didn't actually like because I am always like flattered when someone wants to like learn how it works and stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh no, I need rupees, don't I? Oh wait, there is rupees here. Wait, is this the side where the heart pieces, or am I on the right side or wrong side?
That is the side. I think you need to get the magic beans, so you need to run around and go. There's like a grotto over there, over on the other side, where you can get magic beans, and then you have to like. God, I'm trying to remember how to get up there without bomb hovers. Yeah, grab those.
No, I know how. You have to get a bottle of water. And then
Yeah. Get the bottle of water and then like pour it on the plants.
Yeah, I was just making sure I was going to the right side because sometimes I confuse the two sides of the Deku Palace. But as I was saying, like the speedrunning community is so nice. Like when you're at SGDQ or something, a lot of runners, if they're like practicing or whatever, you can just like go up to them and ask them like what's up, and they'll like be more than happy to just like explain their run, like some strats. It's so cool. It's such a great like community. I love it.
Yeah, we're not like the biggest community, but I think we're pretty tight knit, which is pretty cool.
Super tight knit. It's phenomenal. Magic beans.
All right, so one thing I have to point out from the speedrun standpoint is the first boss remains that I get, this Adol one, is I'm required to watch this cutscene because to beat the game, you have to learn the Oath to Order at the end. You have to play it in the clock tower. So after this one, I'm actually going to be doing a trick that lets me skip these cutscenes. So I'll be able to like save the mask of the boss mask.
And I
but
still
not
don't understand that skip that you do.
So,
because you have the, I'll talk about it once we actually see it on screen. So I'll like try to explain what it looks like.
So that'll be coming up here pretty soon, actually, because I'm gonna be heading up in the snowhead here.